Hello, today I'm demoing Intel's Retail Client Manager, which is Intel's CMS system. I'm not going to be spending a lot of time on the actual content management because basically it's covered in other demonstrations, as well as the ability to schedule and publish media to screens is well known and documented. What I'm going to be spending time on is our new features coming out, specifically around how do you manage devices that are out in the wild. A couple of areas that I'd like to cover include the ability to access a screen that's not in your network, that is actually out, could be on 3G network or wireless network or any of those type of connection points. What I have here is our capability to showcase on a tablet, so you can see that I'm in a browser. It could be Internet Explorer, Chrome, any type of browser. And I have here a number of devices that are out there in the wild connected to the internet. What I'm going to do now is, let's say you want to see what's playing on each of those devices. I'm actually going to just select them, and in real time what happens is you can see what's playing on your device. That way, if you're wondering if advertisements are playing or anything like that, you'll get the ability to see what is actually happening. Now, that's interesting, but what's really great about it is now you have the ability to take direct control of the device. And by direct control, what I mean is, instead of sending out a technician, you can actually access the device from your tablet or from your keyboard and be able to control it as if you were right there in front of it. So instead of having to send out a technician to plug in a keyboard, you can come in and do anything you want to the device through KVM. So what I'm going to do now is actually shut it down, and now you can see that you could access the machine, you can work with it, and then at a later time, or when I'm done with it, I can go ahead and start the player. So what this enables us to do is to avoid truck rolls and be able to manage the device. And another thing that's very cool about this is the ability to have this work through normal ports. And so even if it's not on your network, it still works through your standard internet ports, so that you don't have to open up any other ports. It just works through 8080 and 443, so that you can control it very easily. Now, okay, here it is, it came back up. Now, one other thing that I want to talk about this demo is that if your machines have AMT, you also have the capability to power them off, power them on, even if the operating system is down. So you can manage the screen and the device when actually the operating system isn't off, so what we call out of band with AMT. And so that gives you a lot of power to be able to access machines. As long as they're connected to the network and are plugged in, then you can work with the capability. Okay, so now what I'm going to show over here is our analytics capability. So what we've done is integrated video analytics into our RCM software. So this is what I'm going to be able to show is, let's say somebody is looking at the screen for a particular campaign. What you want to be able to know is how many people are looking at the screen, how long they've been looking at it for, male, female, age, those type of things. So really you can get demographics on your campaign that you published. So what I have here is, you can see a sample of the number of reports that we have. I'm just going to take the total audience views. I'm going to specify a date range, and then I'm going to pick a campaign that I'm interested in. In this case, I'm interested in the chocolates campaign that you see right here that I've been running. I'm going to generate a report, and what you can see is approximately 600 people have looked at the report. I'm going to be able to click this and see that of those 600 people, approximately 400 were females and 200 were males. Now, I also have the ability to drill down very quickly on this, so if I want to see how long it took for a 2-week time period, I just come in here and click on the line, and you can see that it automatically goes to a 2-week period, or I can even go down to a day period. Now, the other thing that's we've done is, from the time you publish a campaign to the time you get the reports back, it's about 15 minutes. So in real time, you can start accessing the capability and see how effective your campaign is. The other area on here that I want to show you really quick is you can also figure out how effective your your actual devices are, your screens. So if I come in here and click by player, I can see which devices are getting the most views. And what you can see is there's one device that's out here that isn't really receiving a lot of attention, and therefore, we might want to think about moving it to another location, or putting it somewhere else, or maybe seeing why we aren't getting a lot of traffic to that particular screen. So those are just a few of the capabilities that we have. There is one other that you can do that I'll talk about really quickly, and that's the ability to compare campaigns against one another. So we could come in and let's say we're running a couple campaigns, like a chocolate campaign and a soda campaign. We can go ahead and based on that generate comparisons. So then you can see that, hey, right now the yellow is a soda campaign and the blue is a chocolate campaign. You can see that our chocolate campaign had a lot more viewers and was, you could assume that it's a more effective campaign. So whatever you did on the chocolate campaign, you'll also want to do for future campaigns, given the effectiveness. So those are about two of our new features coming out. The first feature I talked about was the ability to manage your devices out in the wild and take control of them and avoid truck rolls. This, the analytics capability allows you to understand how effective your campaigns are and which players are providing the best value for you. So thank you very much for listening, and there'll be more information, and feel free to contact us at intel.com. Thanks.